Yeah, all I see just media source. Or sorry, scene three. Throw the right scene to me. I see it says audio input capture, but that's all it says. It doesn't. The video source is here, the image is here, and the audio input capture. No, it's just popping up like the wind's blowing into it. Nope, nothing. No bounce when we talk to the mic. No, on ours we're good. Yeah, we're good on ours. 1 second here. right, we'll bring it back and we'll see. Oh, now we got double audio capture. Audio capture. Hide one, does it hide both?
Well, I'm going to... Do you have me on?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Brings in the top of the order, Youngblood. First batter to face Jensen, the new Dike-New Hartford Wolverine pitcher. 1-0. Oh, 1-0 to Youngblood. The pitch. Swung and missed, strike one. Jensen stares in at McCumber. Now he can hear us.
Now you got us? All right, well, we'll...
Past a diving texter on first. Youngblood is on.
I don't know what happened, folks, but we're back, it sounds like, so. Brad and I were talking to ourselves for a while there.
Like always.
Yeah.
Brings in the pitcher, Frost, who walked his first time up to bat. It's 3-2. Top of the second inning. The Dons are ahead of the Wolverines. Youngblood standing on first with a good lead. Texture holding him on. There goes Youngblood. The throw down by McCumber is not in time, but good backup by Folkers to keep that ball from trickling into the outfield.
Yeah, that one was close, Brad. If he could have gotten there maybe a little quicker, again, it would have been on Ragsdale to get that tag down. But man, that thing came out quick.
1-0. Youngblood has his lead. The pitch. Ball high. 2-0. Jensen ready and works the 2-0 count to 3-0.
Well, right now, Brad, the Wolverine pitchers are just struggling to get the ball across the plate for strikes.
3-0. The pitch. Gets away from McCumber, and Youngblood's going to get to third. Rounding third.
Well, Frost is going to round first and take the big round there looking to go.
Pitch is high for ball one.
You know, this Kimball up to bat here, playing short for the Dons.
Singled his first time up to bat. Jensen stares over at Frost, who's on first. Runners at the corners. Driven to the shortstop, Ragsdale, who backhands it. Got him at second, but that's going to play Youngblood from third.
And good play by Ragsdale to knock it down. He didn't quite pick it up clean, so he had to go get it and get that out at second, get Frost headed there. So, again, just stayed with it. Gave up the run, but got the out.
One out now, brings in Ben Blue. Chopped slowly. Jensen mishandles it, and everybody's going to be safe.
Something hit that slowly. If you don't come clean with it, you're not getting that out. Blue was moving down the baseline. So, again, right now, Wolverines just real quiet defensively, just not seeming like they're into it right now.
Zach Blue, the next batter.
Yeah, we saw this a lot yesterday too, Brad. That pump fake to second just
strike one on Blue.
Doesn't do you any good if nobody's covering.
No. That's right. Oh and 1 on the first baseman, Blue. Texter in on the grass. The pitch. Strike two. 0-2 quickly.
Yep, Jensen doing a good job of putting the ball in a spot that Blue will take a swing at it.
Jensen stares in. The pitch. Chopped to the first baseman. No play at third. He's going to go to first for the out.
Yep, he looked third, which is the right look, but didn't have a play there, and then went right to first to get that out. So 2 outs. And brings up Reginald again, the DH for the Dons.
He's DHing tonight for the catcher, Brown. Reginald drew a base on balls his first time up to bat. The pitch. Driven high. Texture underneath it, though. And makes the play in foul territory to end the inning. So the Dons score 1, make the score 4-2. Bottom of the second coming up.
All right, welcome back to Dike. Again, the Wolverines facing the Dons here in the JV game. It's like Frost is still on the mound for the Dons. He's going to bring up to bat Loger for the Wolverines, I believe. Is that Loger, Brad? Is that Nistel?
I think that's Nistel. Loger struck out his first time to end the inning. Oh and 1 now on Nistel. Nistel's going to drive one over the head of the shortstop for a base hit.
Good shot by Nistel there.
Big turn at first. And that's going to keep him there. Brings in Paulson. 4-2.
Nistel pretty quick on the base paths, but be interesting to see what Frost has on a move to first.
Nistel, a good lead. The pitch. Pitch is outside for ball 1.
And Brown came up pretty quick, like he was going to go to first, and just goes back to the pitcher.
Chop foul. Just past third. 1-1. One and one on Paulson. Nistel on first, takes off for second. A high chopper to second.
Oh, and that's going to help.
Ooh, and that's going to,
he
beats it out.
That helped because the second baseman went to cover second on Nistel taking off, and he had to come off the bag to make that play. So that helps out the Wolverines there.
So 2 base hits for the Wolverines. Brings in Jacob Wood. Left-handed batter with 2 on. No outs here, bottom of the second. Pitch is outside for ball 1.
You know, and we haven't talked about this, Brad, but I just kind of noticed it. Wood really gets up tight in the box, up on the plate.
That gets away from the catcher, and everybody's going to scoot up 90 feet.
Frost has gone outside with both pitches there on this so far to Wood. And I have no doubt it's because he's leaned across the plate a little bit.
He is hugging that plate. Downstairs, that gets away. Not far enough for runners to come home. 3-0 now on Wood. Cooper Steffen in the box. On deck circle. Pitch is high, a 4-pitch walk given up by Frost.
I'd be interested to see, Brad, how many walks Wood has on the year for the JV, because it seems like he's always seeing just like that 4-pitch walk, ball all over the place.
Steffen in. Drives one to the second baseman, who misplays it, but his only play is at first. Gets the out.
Nice play by Steffen there. Wood moving on it. Crossed in front of the fielder. As he was trying to field it, he couldn't come up clean with it. So it really was a great job there by Wood to hustle into second and get the only play there at first for Steffen. And that should be just one out, right, Brad?
Yep, one down. Ragsdale in. Playing shortstop. Ragsdale's going to swing and miss at strike one. Like Deering's going to be on deck.
Yep.
1-1 now on Ragsdale.
Strike two. Again here, Deering behind. That's probably Deering then top.
Yes.
Ooh.
In tight on Ragsdale. Pulls the count even at 2.
A lot of twos out there. 2 on, 2 out. Bottom of the second.
That's going to be ball 3.
Good job
Full
by
count.
Ragsdale hanging back there and watching that one come in, not lunging at it.
Ragsdale's going to strike out swinging. Only 2 outs. Brings in Ty Deering. If Deering would reach, we would see the top of the order. Deering's going to lift one high, right out of play. Deering's going to foul another one off. 0-2.
That one got a little closer to the box there, Brad. I'm not appreciative of that one.
Deering up there hacking. He
Good.
Looks at a ball high, 1-2.
Good eye on that one. Couldn't have done much with it. Probably just fouled it off back at us.
Deering's going to drive one over the head of the second baseman. That's going to plate 2. Yes, it will.
Wood all the way from second. And that right there gives the Wolverines a lead. Good piece of hitting. It's going to bring top of the order McCumber up. And honestly, Deering's quick on the base pass, Brad.
Yes, he is.
Could make this tough.
5-4 now. Wolverines pull in front. After a couple base hits for the Wolverines, Deering takes his lead. The pitch to McCumber is high and outside for ball 1.
Well, I know nobody could hear us at that time, but McCumber led the game off with a base hit for the Wolverines.
Frost looks and deals. Deering takes off for second, and that gets away. Deering's going to be in at second, standing up. 2-0 on the catcher, Cole McCumber. Frost stares in. The pitch. Outside, 3-0. Folkerts on the on-deck circle. Skips in. Deering's going to scoot to third. That gets away. It goes into left field, and Deering's going to come all the way around to score. McCumber's going to be safe at second. Wow. McCumber slid in underneath the tag.
That was a great job by McCumber. I thought he was dead to rights, Brad. I didn't think he was getting under it.
Good hustle by McCumber to get underneath the tag of the second baseman, Youngblood. 6-4 now. Wolverines are in front. Folkerts is going to drive one into center. That's going to be a base hit.
That's going to score McCumber from second. The Wolverines are just continuing to hit the ball.
Brings in Texter, and here comes the coach for the Dons. Looks like he's going to be making a pitching change, as he will.
So it looks like Frost is going to go out to center. Schmitz, who's been playing center, is going to come in to, is that short or second? Must be short because Kimball went to pitch. So shortstop moves to pitcher. But Brad, really great job, great pieces of hitting by the Wolverines here.
Yeah, they got
they got to Frost quickly, put the ball in play, and knocked him out of the game here with 2 outs in the second inning.
first time we really all year we've seen these JV bats come alive.
Yeah, consistently. They've had innings here and there, but not like they did have so far today. Really nice to see those guys come out and hit, especially in with a series like they got coming up here.
7-4 now, bottom of the second, as the Wolverines have plated 5 here. Kimball, the new pitcher, deals a strike to Texter outside portion of the plate. Texter ready. And the pitch way outside, 1-1.
That's pushing it a little bit to try and get that call, Brad.
Folkert standing on first, has his lead. Kimball looking at him, throws to the plate. Texter's going to foul it off to the backstop, 1-2. Texter ready. Oh, now he's going to step out of the box. I think he was waiting for Dancer to get to the on-deck circle. Now he's ready. Folkers takes his lead with 2 outs. He's going to lift one to the shortstop foul territory, or excuse me, the third baseman, and he makes the play.
Blue gets over there, makes that play. But really, Brad, great inning here by the Wolverines. 5 runs, take the lead 7-4. And Dons will have to come back here and see what they can do offensively.
We'll be back.
All right, welcome back to Dike-New Hartford baseball JV game again against the Dons from Don Bosco over in Gilbertville. Here we go, top of the third inning. Jensen's still on the mound for the Wolverines.
And the Wolverines had a big bottom of the second inning to pull ahead of the Dons, 7-4 here. We'll see what Don Bosco can do here, top of the third inning. It'll be Delgardelle, Schmitz, and Larson. To face Jensen here. Jensen's ready to deliver the first pitch of the top of the third. Chop foul.
I'm not sure who this is batting, Brad, 'cause it looks like Del Gradell's on next.
I can't see a number.
He doesn't have one on. That's why I said that, because Del Gradell's number 4, and I marked it, and he's up next. So I don't know. JV games, you never know, Brad.
No, you never know. We'll just say it's 1-1 on the batter. Jensen's a 1-1 pitch. Driven to short. Ragsdale gloves it. Long throw. Gets him in time.
Great job by Ragsdale, sitting down on that ball and getting a good strong throw off to Texter at first. Texter with a good stretch.
Now Delagardelle will step in. Left-handed batter. Jensen rocks and fires. A pitch for a strike. Strike one. One out here. Top of the third. He's going to foul it off. 0-2.
It's a good second pitch by Jensen coming back inside on the batter. So
Jensen ready. Delivers the 0-2 pitch. Swung and missed. Strike three.
good pitching by Jensen. Oh, we could work on the throw down a little.
Just a little.
Ball short hop dancer. Couldn't scoop it. So
Brings in Schmitz.
oh, this looks like this would be Larson. I don't know. I got numbers all screwed up here. So
Okay. Well,
that
now
must,
Larson
that must have been Schmitz.
pitches outside for ball one.
That's what happens when I'm trying to do 3 things at once, Brad. Nothing gets done right. So
1-0, 2 outs, top of the third. Wolverines up 7-4. Pitch is thrown in for ball two, high. Two and 0. Jensen's pitch. Thrown in there for strike one. Joey just doesn't throw hard. He just gets him over the plate.
yeah, and that's we've talked about that for the Wolverine hitters. That's hard to hit when you're used to somebody throwing gas at you.
Fouled away, puts the count even at 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on. Top of the third inning. Jensen's 2-2 pitch is delivered outside for a full count.
Good scoop by McCumber there.
Youngblood on deck. The full count. Swung and missed, strike 3. So a 1-2-3 inning delivered by Jensen. Nobody comes across for the Dons, leaves the score at 7-4 in favor of the Wolverines. We'll be back for the bottom of the third right after this.
All right, welcome back to Dike. Here as we go to the bottom of the third inning. Wolverines Dons JV game.
It'll be Dancer, Jensen, and Loger to face Kimball. The pitch is up high for ball 1. Starting to become overcast. Dancer's going to drive one into right center field. The right fielder circles underneath it and makes the grab.
That right there, Brad, might have been the best description you could have given.
What, circling underneath
He circled underneath it. He came
did.
up and he went back left and
brings up Jansen, 1 for 1. Jensen's going to foul it just off the top of the backstop. Hit the top bar of the backstop.
Jensen trying to hit us back here.
Jensen not liking the commentary delivered by us.
No, that is softball girls. Their game must not start till 7.
In tight, 1-1.
So I can't imagine at 10 minutes of game time they'd be walking over to
No,
Quick Start. So
I wouldn't think so. Kimball's 1-1. Strike 2.
ooh, Jensen with a check back on the umpire. I don't know if he thought that one was outside or, but with 2 strikes, you cannot be picky.
Ooh. And he leaves that one go for 2-2.
And he was on that one.
2-2, 1 out, nobody on. Kimball rocks and fires. In tight on Jensen, pulls the count full.
Jensen here taking some pitches that are pretty dang close, Brad.
Eagle eyes up there. That pitch is going to skip in, and Jensen's going to draw a walk.
Well, that's going to bring up Loger with Jensen on first.
Jensen always gets that big lead. Loger struck out his first time up to bat. Jensen a good lead. They chase him back. He's going to be safe. Jensen again, good lead. The pitch in tight on Loger. 1-0. Pitch is downstairs, 2-0 on Shaden Loger.
Kimball here started quick, but he's been a little bit behind the batters right now.
Jensen with his lead. Takes off. Loger swings and misses. The throw down is not in time, and Jensen is standing on second.
So for anyone who watched us yesterday, when I made the comment about Jensen not sliding because his parents didn't want to do the laundry, I was corrected today. I was informed as that next pitch comes across for a ball that he thought the ball was into center field, not at the second baseman right behind him.
Strike 2 delivered to Loger. That count is now full. One out. Jensen a huge lead. Loger's going to strike out swinging for out number 2.
Well, and here will come Nistel, who started the second inning for the Wolverines with a base hit.
He's 1 for 1. 2 outs.
Oh, inside.
And Kimball chases Nistel out of the box. 1-0. That pitch is in tight for 2-0 on Tyler Nistel. Kimball ready and fires to Brown. Nelson's going to swing, but that gets away. Jensen's going to move up to third.
A good job of Jensen seeing that ball get away and getting himself into third base. First strike on Nistel, so
2-1. The pitch.
Ooh,
low strike called 2-2. 2-2.
Ooh.
Ooh, he held back.
Nistel thought he held back on strike 3, but full count here. Good job by Nistel holding that bat back.
Ooh, and he draws a walk.
Well, Nistel gets on first. Runners at the corners. Paulson coming up. Paulson got a base hit last time.
Yes, he did.
And this part of the Wolverines lineup was hot early on.
Nistel, big lead at first.
Oh, and he throws
it away, and Jensen's going to take home.
And
Nistel's
gonna
rounded
take
second.
third. Nistel drew the throw. Really great play by Nistel because as soon as that pitch, the ball was thrown to first, he took off. Ball went off Blue's glove and skipped over into foul territory, which allowed Nistel to go all the way to third.
Fleet-footed Nistel gets to third. That pitch is high for ball 1 on Paulson. Kimball has Paulson swinging at strike 1.
Not a bad play there. I think what the Wolverines were looking for was that throw over and then try and get Nistel in a rundown.
8-4 now.
Jensen enough time to score.
Paulson's going to swing at strike 2.
Might have crossed Paulson up a little bit.
Pitch is outside. 2-2 on Caleb Paulson. Tyler Nistel on third. Jacob Wood on deck. 3-2. Paulson's going to chop one to the shortstop.
Oh,
Off his leg, it looks like, and Paulson's going to have himself a base hit.
I think that thing hopped up a little bit on him, caught him in the wrist. Might have caught the very edge of the grass there, Brad. And either way, skips over to second base and puts Paulson on.
Jacob Wood drew, a walk his first time up. Strike 1.
Coach Maple talking to Nistel. I'm not sure that play at first was planned.
1-1. Wood ready for Kimball's pitch. Gonna drive one left out of play. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch by Kimball. Ooh, has reached on and chopped to the third baseman, who throws across the diamond to get Wood in time. But the Wolverines plate 2 to lead. 9-4. Top of the 4th coming up.
All right, welcome back to Dike for the Wolverines Dons. Top of the 4th inning. Wolverines make a few changes in the field. Wood goes to right field. Deering goes to left field, and Cooper Steffen will come into third.
Everybody else stays the same, and Jensen's still on the hill to face Youngblood. the leadoff man for the Dons. Swung and missed, strike one. Oh and 1. Jensen's ready and delivers. Pitch is outside, 1-1. Outfield playing straight away. Jensen rocks and fires the 1-1. Youngblood lifts one foul, left, out of play.
He caught the tree and
Karam's over off to the right of the group of people sitting underneath her. Jensen's a 1-2. Chop to the third baseman, Ragsdale, who has to hurry. Fires.
nope,
Not in time.
Yeah, that one took just an extra hop on Ragsdale there, a short, and he didn't come up with it cleanly. Just a little bit of a delay, and that's what allowed Youngblood to be safe at first.
Jensen now deals with Youngblood on first, has his lead. Texter holding him on. Frost in the box. Jensen fires back over to first, not in time.
It looks like we've got a sub in for the Dons. We don't have anybody in. We don't have a lineup,
No,
so I don't have a clue who it is. But it is not Frost.
It's not Frost. The throw down by McCumber is off target.
Yep.
Oh, hang on, we have time called. Oh. I don't know. I thought the umpire called time for something.
No, he did. He sent him back. I'm not sure what the.
Jensen now stares at Youngblood. The pitch. In tight. 1-0.
1-1.
1-1, excuse me. On the batter. Driven into left, and that's going to be a fair ball. Youngblood rounding second. The throw
third,
in.
the throws there.
Got him in time.
Good job by Ty Deering getting over there and getting the ball and throwing it into Cooper Steffen. A couple guys just in the field for the Wolverines.
That's out number one. So the long run by Deering gets Youngblood at third with a good throw in. Nonetheless, Dons have a runner on second. Chop past the third base coach, who could not make the hot-handed stab on that one. That's Kimball in the batter's box. 2 for 2. Jensen ready. The pitch. Strike 2.
Yeah, and from our vantage point, Brad, just see the Grundy Center bus go by for the girls' game.
That must be a 6:30, 7 o'clock start. Jensen's going to throw to second. Not in time.
Yeah, I'd almost have to go 7 on that one, Brad, since it's 6 o'clock right now.
0-2 on Kimball. The pitch. Driven to the second baseman, Folkerts, who gloves it and throws him out.
Texter comes off the bag there after getting the out. Check the runner at third.
Folkerts looks like he kind of bobbled that hit, but gathered it and threw out Kimball at first for out number 2. The runner moves up to third.
Well, that'll bring up third baseman Ben Blue for the Dons.
Still 9-4. Wolverines up. Top of the 4th inning. Blue's going to foul it away, and that's going to, hey, Joe, that's one stuck right in the fence.
That one might be a little easier to get than the last one we had.
The second ball this year, that just stabbed one right in the fence, and that
And
batter does not know
he
where
didn't
it
know
went.
It's got stuck up in the fence.
There it is. He's going to leap.
Just
Oh,
jump
good.
up and get it.
Good house by Zach Blue to get that. It's 0-1 on Ben Blue. Jensen ready. Stares in at McCumber. And fires. Outside. 1-1. One on, 2 outs. A 1-1 count on Ben Blue. That pitch is outside for 2-1. Two and one. Jensen's pitch. 3-1. Jensen set for the 3-1 pitch. That gets away. Here comes the run from third in time.
Really no play there by McCumber. That ball kind of skipped in on him and bounced away.
So the walk to Ben Blue brings in,
I'm going to assume his brother, Zach.
yes,
Jensen still on the mound.
9-5.
Ben Blue gets a big lead at first.
Lifted off to the left and out of play. 0-1.
Going to clean the mound off.
Jensen and the base umpire have a few words, kind words. 0-1 on Zach Blue. The pitch. There goes Ben Blue from first.
Ball just bounces to McCumber. Right now, that's been the only real problem is that the ball's not getting all the way to McCumber on those pitches.
1-1 now. 9-5. Top of the fourth inning. The pitch. Lays off it for 2-1. 2-1 on Blue. Chopped.
Fair ball.
Fair ball. As that gets past a diving Cooper Steffen. Deering comes up firing, and it's going to be not in time.
Didn't hit either cutoff, knocked down by McCumber, and another run comes in to score.
So we see Zach Blue standing on second. The score now becomes 6-9. Still in favor of the Wolverines.
Not sure what the delay is. Reginald taking his time getting in the box.
Now he's in. Jensen back on the rubber. The pitch. Driven into right, just foul. Excuse me, that was driven into left.
At this point, Brad,
It's one or the other.
they've got a wider view. They probably saw it before we did. So I swear, Brad, we will work on right versus left this offseason.
I was supposed to be doing that last season.
Well, we didn't get it done.
0-1 on Reginald. Drives one to the Ooh, good play by Stefan, who fires one.
Stefan comes up with a gun.
Boy, he unloaded the cannon to get Reginald at first. Good play by Cooper Stefan. The Dons plate 2 to make the score 6-9. We'll be back for the bottom of the 4th right after this.
All right, welcome back to Dike-New Hartford baseball. Wolverines up 9-6 here at bottom of the 4th inning against the Don Bosco Dons.
It'll be Stefan, Ragsdale, and Deering to face Kimball.
And Stefan coming off that great throw across the diamond.
Looks at strike 1. Stefan going to swing and miss at strike 2.
And down quickly 0-2.
That one skips in and away from the catcher, Brown. 1-2 now. Kimball ready. Ooh, and he's going to lift one.
That's going to
That's
drop.
going to drop in for B. Farrell, and the play is not in time, but that was
Wow,
close.
that was close.
Closer than what we expected.
It's a good play out there by right field. I'm not 100% sure who's out there now. I don't know if that's, I think that's Larson, but I don't know. But that was a heck of a play by him to try and get that runner at first.
Brings
Just
in
about got it.
Ragsdale. Stefan in lead. Ragsdale's going to swing at an inside pitch for strike 1. Oh and 1. 0-2. Ragsdale quickly down 0-2. Skips in. Good pickup by Brown, the catcher, to keep Stefan at first.
And Stefan not real slow either. He'll take off.
Ragsdale's going to strike out swinging.
We'll bring up Deering.
Ty Deering is 1 for 1 tonight. Stefan a good lead. Pitch outside, ball 1. Kimball stares over at Stefan, fires to the plate.
Ooh.
A tight strike called to Deering. Deering thought that was inside. Home plate umpire thought otherwise. Now Deering's going to swing and miss at strike 2.
That was another inside pitch. Nothing he could really do with that one. So
1-2 now. 1 out. Stefan on first. Pitch is high to pull the count even at 2. 2-2. The pitch. Deering's going to drive one right out of play to stay alive, and the count at 2-2.
good battle by Deering here.
Seen him do this last time at bat. Deering's going to, just
Fouls it
barely
off.
gets a piece of it.
Just enough.
Just enough to stay alive. Two and two. Stefan with the lead. The pitch. Pitch is outside. Pull the count full.
As you said, Brad, this is what Deering did last time up, too.
Waves the bat and ready. Deering's going to foul another one off.
Spoils a pitch.
Stays alive. On deck is McCumber. Kimball's full count. Skips in, gets away. Cooper, Stefan takes off for second.
He will round it but stay there.
So a good battle at the plate by Deering. Plates himself a walk.
Yeah, really, after a close inside strike and a swing and a miss, he worked himself into that walk. So good job by Deering.
Brings in McCumber. McCumber's going to look at an outside strike for strike one. It's 1 for 2 with a walk. Runners take their lead. That pitch doesn't get away from Brown far enough.
Stefan took a couple steps and decided against it.
1-1. The pitch. Ooh, that was in tight and called a strike on McCumber.
McCumber does not like that call at all.
No, he doesn't. McCumber's going to swing and miss at strike 3. Out number 2. Runners still stay put on first and second. Brings in Trevor Folkerts.
Folkerts had a good night.
2 for 2. And I left one right out of play.
Skips across the road.
Yes, it will. Kimball's 0-1. Gets away from Brown. Everybody moves up base.
One of the things we haven't talked about, Brad, really, Deering is pretty quick there at second. And now if that ball, not if it gets away, but if Folkerts can find some green, that's probably scoring too.
Pitch. Outside, 2-1. Kimball working quickly, fires. Inside, doesn't get away from Brown far enough for Stefan to score. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch by Kimball. Upstairs, and Folkerts draws a walk. Brings in the left-handed batter, first baseman Lewis Texter.
And look, Brad, they're gonna give Texter that left field line.
Texter swings at it. Strike 1.
They shifted the entire defense over.
Texter's going to drive one right over that.
Oh,
he dropped it.
That's
going
going
to
to score
2
for sure. Center fielder went back on it and looked like he had it, Brad. And I don't know if he stumbled a little bit. Ball popped out of his glove, but 2 more across for the Wolverines.
So Stefan and Deering come across on the hit by Texter. Folkerts standing on third.
Folkerts on third, Texter on first, Dancer up to bat with
Runners
2
on
outs.
the corners. Wolverines extend their lead to 11-6. Dancer's going to swing and miss at strike 1.
Texter will take second base.
The fleet-footed Texter steals second. Dancer's going to drive one right out of play.
Dancer quickly down 0-2 here.
Kimball stares in at Brown. The pitch. Outside, 1-2.
Really good job by Dancer there laying off that pitch. Kimball wastes one there and trying to get him to take a hack at it.
Pitch is in tight. 2-2.
That one was close. That's been a strike a couple times here tonight, Brad.
Yep. Dancer ready for Kimball's pitch. Pulls the count full.
Oh, wow. Some good eyes out there by Dancer.
Dancer's going to drive one out of
He
play
got-
again.
Yeah, good piece of that one, Brad. Just a little bit out of play.
Eleven to 6, bottom of the 4th inning. Wolverines up. Dancer's going to stay alive yet.
Just out there battling right now.
Like we said, Joe, these batters come up and protect the plate.
Yeah, they understand with 2 strikes, you're going to have to take a little off your swing and really make sure you protect here.
Dancer's going to lift one into right field.
Right fielder's coming up on it.
And he makes the play.
Yep.
And the inning for out number 3. Wolverines plate 2 to lead 11 to 6. Top of the 5th coming up.
All right, welcome back to Dike for the top of the 5th inning of the JV game. Wolverines lead 11 to 6. Jensen still on the mound for the Wolverines. Looks like we've got another pinch hitter, so we'll start seeing some numbers, names we don't have, Brad.
The first pitch by Jensen is on its way. Over the head, ball 1. Oh and 1 or 1 and 0.
Are you all right?
This flies. 2 and 0. Swung and missed, strike 1. Jensen's 2-1 pitch. Way high.
Just a bit high.
3 and 1. The pitch. That's going to be a walk. So a runner on. Brings in.
I think this is Delaware Goodell. I don't know.
The next batter. Runner takes his lead. Jensen's pitch. Swung and missed, strike one. Eleven to 6. Top of the 5th inning. Wolverines up. No outs here. Runner on first. Gets away from McCumber, and the runner's going to scoot down. One and one. Jensen's pitch. Inside 2-1. Jensen ready for the 2-1. Strike two. 2-2.
The inside strike again, Brad. Seen it called a few times here.
No outs. Pitch is outside. Good snag by McCumber to keep the ball from going to the backstop. Three and two. The pitch. Grounded in the hole. Ragsdale's going to have to hurry.
Nope.
Not in time.
See again, Ragsdale holding the runner on, had to get it back over and make the play, and that's just made it an extra long throw for him instead of being able to come up on it.
Briggs in. Schmitz, the next Don hitter. With 2 on, no outs. Driven into right and Wood.
Fair ball.
Fair ball, and that's not.
That one's rolled into the corner.
Base coach is waving him around. That's going to plate a pair.
Double there by Schmitz.
Makes the score 11-8. I have a courtesy runner. Looks like.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be Larson running and Youngblood coming to bat.
Okay.
I'm done trying to figure out what the lineup looks like, Brad.
Nope, that's fine. Youngblood 2 for 3 tonight. Looks at ball one from Jensen. Ragsdale playing behind the runner. Ball two. Two and 0. 3 and 0. 3 and 0 on Youngblood. The pitch lifted high, foul territory. Texter makes the play for out number one.
Great job by Texter tracking that one down. We lost him in the line of sight with the dugout. That's going to be that might be it for Jensen.
But he was really on his heels as he was playing in on the grass. Had to run backwards and make the grab.
Yeah, it's a great job by Jensen or by Texter coming off of that. Looks like we're going to have Cooper Steffen come in. Jensen will slide over to third base.
Steffen, we seen him unload the cannon last inning.
Yeah, we'll see what he can do on the mound here. He'll be the third pitcher of the night for the Wolverines. So far, the Dons have only had a couple on the mound. Stefan finishes his warm-up pitches here, and
we'll be on the air tomorrow, same time, 5 o'clock, as Newman Catholic comes to town for a JV varsity doubleheader. Then, last game of the year against Martinsdale St. Mary's, same start time.
well, in that game, Mason City Newman game tomorrow night will be senior night. Again, the Wolverines with only 3, but 3 in kind of important spots for them.
Yes, it is. Stefan's first pitch is down low, gets away from McCumber, and the runner will scoot up to third. Well, you got to think McCumber is tired
Yeah.
in that gear. Still 88 degrees out. Strike number 1. Good fastball there by Stefan.
Well, we've said that a lot. Usually these JV games are a little bit warmer than the varsity with the earlier start time.
Yep.
So
2-1.
And really, we haven't seen. We've seen Stefan behind the plate a little bit, but McCumber's been there most of the time this year.
Ooh, and he's going to swing at strike 2. 2-2. One out.
Not sure anybody could have done with anything with that pitch. That one was down pretty low.
Unless he had a pair of golf clubs. Ooh, and Texter's going to carry. It's going to carry him off Texter's glove, and the runner's going to be safe, and the run's going to score.
So it looks like as the adjustments were made, it looks like Jensen's now at second, and Folkerts is back over at third. So infield the way they were to start the game.
Brings in Kimball. That goes off.
Foul ball, and I'm not sure it went off.
I think that went off the umpire.
Might have got all 3 of them.
Kimball ready, down 0-1. Stefan looks in at McCumber and throws. Ooh, and the throwdown is in plenty of time.
Yeah, that one got away from McCumber, but right below him. So even though he had to turn to look for it, he was able to pick it up quickly, and that ball ended up getting to second well ahead of the runner.
Quickly, 2 outs. Chopped up the middle. Ragsdale's on the run. Does not make the play. Kimball will have himself an infield single.
Yeah, that last bounce hit something in the grass and kicked just a little bit off. So it threw Ragsdale's tracking off of it.
Brings in Ben Blue. Stefan ready. The pitch. Strike 1. Jim, it's 0-1. Stefan up 0-1. A low ball.
I just missed
1-1. Stefan ready for the 1-1 pitch. Here goes the runner. The throw down. Ooh, that's going to carry him off Ragsdale.
That one took a bad hop on Ragsdale again. He's kind of having a rough night out there.
Just went off the shoulder of Ragsdale. Carries into the shortstop territory. Kimball safe. 2-1. The pitch. Driven slowly to Folkerts, who comes up firing, and he gets Blue at first. But the Dons played 3 to pull even tighter. Score 11-9 in favor of the Wolverines. Bottom of the 5th coming up.
Oh, I think, Brad, that's actually going to be the end of the game.
Is it?
The Wolverines up, bottom of the 5th. They weren't going to get another inning in after this. So that will put us, about a half hour out from the varsity game starting. We will switch over. Wolverines come away tonight with an 11-9 victory after a 11-10 loss yesterday. It's a lot of runs being scored here in the JV games. So, again, Wolverines scored in every inning. Hit wall, hit across the board. And we'll sign off here. We'll come back on the varsity stream. So again, we invite you guys to switch over there. Brad and I will be back with pregame when probably about the time the Wolverines are taking fielding practice. So if you will hold on there with us, we will be back.